So
what's the message to the team just as far as the importance of protecting the home court and having stolen one on the road?
Yeah, I think it's just important. Game threes are very important in the series, especially when it's 1-1. As the saying goes, the series hasn't started until someone wins on the road, and we got to win on the road. So now it's going to get very interesting. But we're looking forward to playing at home in front of our fans and understand the importance of this game.
how does playoff experience help you in a situation like this?
I've played in a few game threes, well, a lot of game threes, so I understand. Nothing is guaranteed. You got to play better at home. You got to, raise the level of intensity, raise the level of focus, and as you get closer to elimination or eliminating a team, the game gets harder.
I know you mentioned the other night after the game about what the atmosphere could be like because you were on the other side of it. You got a taste of it against the Spurs. You think it's going to be times 10?
Probably more magnify understanding the importance of this game, understanding what's at stake, or where we're at now, what we've been able to overcome. Winning 2 playing games, 1 at home, 1 on the road. I think it'll be louder, more celebratory in terms of like our fans and their excitement.
CJ, game 2 you had 16 fast break points. Game 1 was 2. How significant is just running opportunistically when those games come?
We got to get stops first. So when you get stops, I think that helps everything. Then it's easier to run, it's easier to pass ahead, it's easier to attack and be aggressive. But if you don't get stops, the transition game is non-existent.
Chris Paul was saying that around the time of the trade, you guys hopped on the phone. He was just basically like, "Hey man, you're gonna like the Orleans." What was kind of the message from him on coming here?
CP is my guy. I've been talking to him and knowing him since I went to his camp when I was in college. So great family, good dude. He's one of the first people that reached out to me. I think he called me. I got traded at, let's call it 6:30 a.m. I think he called me at 7:15. So to kind of talk me through what it's like in New Orleans, tell me about really their relationship, their friendship, how much I'm going to enjoy being around this team, the city, what sports kind of means to this city. So he kind of gave me the cosign of understanding like what I'm getting myself into, what it's going to be like, and also talked about his relationship, having played with Willie, and what he's like as a coach. So it was cool. It was a good conversation. It's ironic that we're playing each other right now, but it is what it is. But he definitely spoke very highly of the city, and obviously his past relationship with the city speaks volumes.
It looks like there's a chance Book might not play, one or maybe the next few games. Just how does the challenge shift with him possibly not being there?
Yeah, I mean, it's a different animal. They're still a very good team. Obviously, Book is a special talent, and I hope he gets back, as soon as possible. Injuries are a terrible part of the game, but like as I've told the team many times, like a wounded animal is more dangerous than a healthy animal because you don't know what to expect. You don't know what other players are going to step up. Game planning changes, opportunity changes, and as a player, who's had a lot of roles throughout his career, like you relish the opportunity, for a larger role on this type of stage. This is how I, got my first career playoff start with literally injuries. 8 years ago against the Memphis Grizzlies. I ended up starting in the playoffs and taking advantage. So you don't want to take teams for granted, and you got to understand what's at stake, injuries or not. This is still a very dangerous team.
Is there a lot of pressure, you think, on a number 1 seed in this kind of situation?
Absolutely. I think so. I mean, there's pressure on all of us to perform because it's our job and we get paid well, we want to win. But when you're the favorite, as a guy who's been the favorite and lost, it's tougher, especially as you go down in this series. You start to think about it like, damn, we're supposed to win this. You know what I mean? Like, it crosses your mind.
Do you think you can maybe use that as your advantage at some point to put additional heat on them?
You just got to go hoop, man. Yeah, we can't worry about what the series is. We can't worry about who's playing, who's not. We got to go execute our game plan, play hard, focus, and execute down the stretch. And it's going to be what it's going to be.
And you talked about the earlier stages in your career. What's it take to build an environment where young guys can kind of go and thrive the way your young guys have this year?
Yeah, I think it's stability. Stability matters. Consistency matters. Having a smooth captain is really important. A steady captain. I think we have that in Willie. I think the preparation is really important. I've talked about it a lot with the young guys. Just continue to prepare. Like, if you prepare the way you're supposed to, getting your shots, taking care of your body, getting your sleep, understanding the game plan, then all you have to do is show up. And I think that we've gotten to that point where the young guys are showing up and they're showing out. They're playing well. They're aggressive. They're fearless. And it stems from preparation.
You mentioned that you had a chance early in your career to start because of injury. How much do you think the playoff experience is going to help
the rookies going into next season just to be able to have?
It'll pay dividends. They probably don't understand the magnitude of these type of environments. Playing in, a must-win game against the Spurs, right, at home, that's pressure. Playing on the road against the Clippers, getting down double digits, that's pressure. Going to Phoenix, getting down 20 at halftime, like coming back, battling back. Playing another game against Phoenix, getting down, having to fight back. Those environments, those moments, playing against, a battle-tested championship caliber team will really be important for us, as we build towards what we want to accomplish down the road.
On that note, I mean, the rookies never play rattled, and just from a mental standpoint, what's been the key to getting them to that point mentally?
I think they're just strong. I think that's what it is. Like, a lot of them are just strong in their faith, strong in what they believe in, strong in their faith in their abilities. And when you get an opportunity like this, you want to take full advantage of it. And I think a lot of these guys are thankful to be in the NBA, and then you put them on this type of stage, they're going to take advantage of it. And I think that's just the underdog mentality. That's a mindset. And I'm happy to see them playing well and rising to the occasion.
Thank you. Thanks, CJ.